Hey everyone, John Moran here with Solutions 8, and today we're going to be discussing a type of video ad that's not on YouTube. It's actually going to be a display video ad. Now there's a few restrictions that I'm going to be going over, but I wanted to share with you how this works and why you would want to use it. So first off, before we dive in, YouTube is the second largest search engine. It's where people go to look at reviews, look at products, demonstrations, anything that you can imagine. People look at YouTube as a major search engine. Now, while YouTube is a gigantic search engine, it doesn't encompass everybody that's online. According to Google, Google Display actually covers about 90% of the population of the world. So you can imagine it covers pretty much 9 out of 10 people. And if you're not the 10th person, you're probably like 3 years old. So it's a very, very good network to get a broad, sweeping range of impressions. And it's something that you should consider when you're thinking about an outbound campaign. You produce a video, usually you think, okay, well, let's just go on YouTube. There's a way to actually put it on YouTube and display and target people who are in the market. So that's what we're going to be looking at now. So I have a YouTube general campaign. Now, this is a YouTube campaign that you can see where it says where ad showed. You can see that they're on sites. Now, this is a company that sells a PC accessory. And so PC World is a very good site for us to be on. Now, we just started running this not too long ago, so we only have 2,000 impressions. But what I want to mention to you is it's on mobile applications and sites and YouTube channels. Well, on a site, you think, okay, it's a display ad on a site. But when you look at the ad itself, it's actually a video ad. Now, you can run a video ad on a display channel on a website and target to people who are in the market. Now, if you look at audiences here, we're looking at people targeting Bose because we sell a product that is a ear pad for this client. And you can see that this audience has between 0 and 100,000 people. Well, when you look at the impressions, it's 7,856. Now you can see that there's 0 views, but this is important because the views are actually 7,856 because when you see this ad, it's a non-skippable ad on YouTube. So if it plays the whole way through. You can't skip it, so you have to view it. And views are technically only counted as people that watch a video 30 seconds or more. So you got to think views are not actually really counted here. So these impressions are actually the views. So 7,856 for $94. Not a bad price. And when you look at the way that we're targeting these people, we are looking for all of these different what we call in the market type of keywords. So these are all about a specific type of headphone that majority of not, if you're on the PC, if you're like a gamer or some of that, this is something that you would wear. And so when we look at, we're just targeting people with the intent, which is the more recent, actively researching or planning the purchase of a specific product. And when you target that product, you look at, okay, well, that's the intent, but where is it being placed? And the where ad showed makes a lot of sense that our second highest impression is PCWorld.com. So you can see that this is actually pretty close to exactly where we would want to be, and just doing that automatically. You can set your own placements. You can say I want to be on this specific YouTube channel, this specific display on this specific website. So you can pick and choose which places that you would like it to have your ad show. If I choose display right here, we can actually say, okay, I'd like to actually go on a website. And this website, you can have, anything that you'd want here. I'm just going to choose like, CNN. Wait a moment. Google's been a little slow for me today. I don't know why. There we go. So CNN doesn't come up here, but you can see a bunch of websites right here that you could place it on. Now, not every place is going to show up in your search, but as you can imagine, like if I did PCWorld.com, there's PC World. So you see I get about 10 to 15 million impressions per week. That's the possibility. And then I would just want to raise my budget in order to reach that if that was something that I'd be interested in doing. So you can go through and say this video ad and this placement on this website to the person that is in the market for this. It's pretty cool. You can get really specific with your videos. Now here's the asterisk, is your video is going to play on a website in a box, but it's going to play on mute. It's going to start on mute. You can add sound to it, But if you're if you start a video and you place it on a website and it starts off like this, no one's going to know what you're doing. No one's going to know what the video is about or what you're talking about. So make sure that you have, a lower 1/3 maybe, or if you add text to the video, or a really, spinning product image is really obvious. So you want to make sure that when you play these videos, they need to be 29 seconds or less. They're going to start on mute unless someone unmutes them. So don't just start talking and don't think about, this is YouTube. The first 5 seconds, I got to capture them. This is a 30-second. I might not even capture their attention by like second number 10 or second number 12. As they're scrolling down and their video's playing and they find it, then now you're already 10 seconds into the video and you might have missed out on what it is. So think about stagnant text is really, really good, those type of things. So you can run video on websites that are not yours to a target market that would be interested in purchasing a product or even filling out a form and getting in touch with you. So that's our kind of a quick tip today. We get asked that quite a bit, is like, can I play videos, anywhere else besides YouTube? And the answer is yes, and this is how you do it. Thank you very much.